commentary joke.
Woohoo! Okay. Song.
So back to Shadowrun after 3 weeks break, I think, was it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Last time you planned a heist on an airplane.
Oh, you had better have the right music ready.
I do not, actually.
Damn it.
I wouldn't even know which music.
I mean, Mission Impossible, obviously.
That will not fly on YouTube.
No.
Where would I even
but
find
we can
it?
play it in the bud.
Yeah, but where would I even... Yeah, and then it will be on the recording. Anyway. I mean, if you can find it, put it on the bot. I don't... fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, and then you just mute the bot.
I can't...
That way, all of us can hear it and you can't. And then
yeah, fine, we can do that. Anyway, to recap, because it was a while. You were hired to steal a highly classified cargo container from a soon to be departing plane. A Mitsuhama plane. It was very short notice. Basically, you had a day time to plan. And either you can do it tonight or the night after, and Connor decided we do it tonight.
Yeah.
No time lost.
Makes sense.
The plan you came up with was that Frizzle and Cricket will insert themselves as fake Petrovsky security guards in employment of Mitsuhama.
Yep.
They will fabricate some kind of plane failure or anything else that will necessitate the cargo to be moved off it to a secondary secure location. And then Sloth and Gun Bunny, disguised as offsite security, will come in and take it off them. Now that's the plan. It sounds simple. It isn't.
And everything
it has very
is
few
go
steps.
Wrong.
So many things can go wrong.
Well, yeah. Because we will go through this one after the other. First of all, since Frizzle isn't here, I'm gonna just try and play him a bit.
Yeah, it's okay. Just make him existential.
What are your... Frizzle got told about the ship of Perseus. No, Theseus?
Yeah, Theseus.
Yep.
Yeah,
Theseus.
Yeah, and he's like, am I still the real Frizzle? Oh no.
Was there ever a real Frizzle?
Was there ever a Frizzle? Yeah, he's been like that for an hour now. It's probably gonna keep on that. Anyway.
It's like you look over to Frizzle. Are you ready for the heist? Frizzle looks over.
Cricket has, of course, been.
Are you ready for the dark abyss of oblivion?
No.
All of us.
No. Frizzle would look up to you and say, "Am I?"
Oh no.
Anyway, how you want to insert Frizzle and Cricket, of all possible people, as
I'm scared.
As undercover runners as security guards. How do you do that?
I don't know. Why didn't we pick Cricket and Sloth? Sloth can keep Cricket under and Frizzle's like a getaway driver. Why is he not driving the van?
I didn't make the plan. I don't know.
Because we're not. But if the plan works, then we're not going to need to fucking peel off at Mach 20.
Yeah.
I mean, fair.
There was also real quick. The plan had the whole heist had the caveat that you are supposed to keep this as quiet as possible.
Yep.
Hence, no peeling out.
Yes. No making the news.
So Sloth and Cricket were basically going through the process of placing and forging documentation for them to show up as part of the late shift guards, since there was a whole shipment of new guards showing up. They're just going to quietly insert them into that group. Therefore, they wouldn't really have to do any fast talking or whatnot. But there was a possibility of that having to go down when we come to pick it up.
Right.
So Gun Bunny is going to stand there and look all intimidating and stuff, and Sloth is also going to look intimidating, but he also actually has a charisma score above 2.
Yep.
So will you all? Do you want to all be there, or?
Well,
No. Remember, we're something's going to go wrong in the plane.
Yes.
then
Yes.
they're going to call Secret Service, internal security, to transport the thing, and then we're going to show up.
Yep.
And then we'll have approximately like 2 minutes before actual internal security shows up, which means we're going to need to find out how to get the fuck out of Dodge.
If you time that right.
It's okay. I can drive.
Maybe you can find a way to give yourself a bit more time, but we'll see.
Well, we're picking up Cricket and Frizzle on the way out.
Yes.
Because when they show up, we're going to claim them as internal security planes.
Right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case, we will start with Frizzle and Cricket arriving at the entrance to the secure little airport segment that Mitsuhama is currently more or less occupying.
Yeah.
Like, no civilians in or out. As you enter, you immediately see... Oh, by the way, those are supposed to be like walls, high walls. So you can't
Okay.
look...
I figured.
Yeah. And the big gray thing on the right is a terminal building.
Understood.
I'm just saying, imagine like a bunch of like barred windows and shit. Anyway, you enter through the entrance. You see a guardhouse. You see a lot of guards, drones, flying eyes, although those are a bit more difficult to see because they're tiny. On one end of the runway is a big flying plane. Just parked there with an open hangar door. I think I actually got the dimensions right. It's like 44 meters wide,
Cool.
23
Yeah, so
meters
it's a big
long.
fucking plane.
Yeah, it's a big flying wing. It's about this. It should be about the size of a Boeing, actually.
It big.
Just a bit wider. But yeah, it's a big cargo plane. Guards are surrounding it, and Cricket, you can see spirits roaming the place too.
All right. I was going to ask about that.
Yeah, there are about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I put 4 of them on the map. They're circling the area, just being on lookout duty for, well, other spirits mostly, you would think.
Nice.
Yeah.
They are also still looking like the ghosts from the Take On Me video, because I reuse tokens. Yeah. So they're just flickering in and out of existence constantly, like they're drawn badly.
Yeah.
Super creepy.
A solid aesthetic for spirits, honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus, they're still cops. Or sort of?
Exactly.
I don't remember. So, what is your... Okay. Between you two, Cricket is clearly the face.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So
Obviously.
you rock up in your... Where did you get the security guard uniform?
Remember, we got fakes from Sybil. They do not actually have the ballistic plating inside of them, but they otherwise look real.
Right. Okay, so you rock up...
But they're about as protective as a t-shirt, which is why we should try even less to get shot at.
Exactly. So you rock up in your fake padded security uniforms. Frizzle looks very much out of place, even with the fake uniform, because quite frankly, there aren't a lot of dwarfs around. Much less dwarfs that are obviously half chromed.
Well,
I mean,
the uniforms are like full body, right?
What?
The uniforms are full body, right?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
but he's still like, you can't
There
treat
aren't
your
a whole lot
height.
of dwarves. They're pretty racist.
Yeah, he's not on stilts.
Yeah, the dwarf thing you can't fuck up.
He could be on stilts.
yeah, like I'd assume a lot of the other guards are fairly chromed out.
Yep.
As far as you can see, yeah, sort of. Like half of them have at least one body part being artificial,
Yeah.
but the other half looks fairly normal. You would suspect that their augmentations are mostly like eyes, ears, that sort of thing. Nothing overtly standing out.
Or BioWare
BioWare.
that looks relatively normal.
Maybe, but they don't come across as the kind of people who would warrant that kind of expenditure. Like, don't get me wrong, these are high-end security guys, but they're not like special forces,
Oh dear.
right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a limit to what you give those people, right? Essentially,
I guess that makes sense.
Essentially, they're still expendable.
They're on a budget.
Well, yeah. Hey, even Mitsuhama does not have unlimited money.
Exactly. Who knows? Maybe they've been suffering budget cuts recently.
So, anyway, you can move your own token, Cricket, and you can also move Frizzle if you want to, because that would be actually more convenient.
Yep.
Frizzle will just try and follow you like a dog would.
Like a Labrador.
No, Frizzle, you guys decided as a group would take on the role of the quiet, brooding henchman / bodyguard,
Yeah.
the silent professional.
Yep.
Because quite frankly, if he opens his mouth, he will fuck up.
Yeah.
So Cricket will nod at the other guards.
Yeah, in the guard check, the guy takes a look at you, looks at what you would think is a scanner output, and just nods and lets you through.
Yeah, especially since I probably have like an ID badge on me or something.
Otherwise, you wouldn't even
First-
be in there. Yes.
First step done, we're in.
Yep.
None of the guard groups really give you a second glance. I should also note that while I won't move them around, they will have like fixed security routes. So just imagine them circling the place slowly.
Like vultures. Or sharks smelling blood.
Yeah, some of the flying
Right.
owls will stop shortly and scan you more thoroughly, but when they don't find anything, just move on.
Yeah.
All right, don't forget, Cricket. The most important part of looking like somebody important Mitsuhama is, well, walking like you know what you're doing.
Yes. Hint.
Yes.
Think
More than
doing the
a-
button down.
You first.
Which Cricket will, even though he never
Think-
knows what he's doing.
Think dude in a dress shirt with a clipboard. Okay.
Yeah.
More than a hint of arrogance.
So basically, everything that you're used to doing, don't do that. Do the opposite.
Yeah, and before getting an ID tag and everything, Cricket will have used his facial sculpt a little bit.
Good idea.
Nice. Yeah.
Again, he is still, of course, like an elf, but
You would have like a helmet with like a half mask kind of thing going on,
yeah.
a
Just to be safe,
Yeah,
since
like a-
I have minor celebrity.
yeah. I mean like with like a transparent faceplate kind of thing that you can actually.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay. Also, when you're deeper into the area, if you look back, you actually see snipers on the roof.
Oh,
They're not making a show of hiding themselves. That's probably the point.
yeah. So, wait, shit.
You're not supposed to go in the guard
Not
check.
sure how I.
You're behind the. Did you hide behind the
Yeah.
drone? Where did you go? Cricket, there you are.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
You hit in that guy's ass. Why would you?
Sorry, apparently my roll 20 is
It's okay.
unhappy.
It happens.
It does.
Okay,
Okay.
there we go. Functioning again.
Like I said, the plane is rather big. It's taller than a Boeing would be.
Yeah.
Like one of those big cargo airplanes. The cargo entrance is open. The ramp is down. You would suspect because of security reasons. Like, we have to go in and out quickly.
Yeah, so I will just, again, like I know what I'm actually doing, I will walk over with Frizzle.
Yeah. This time you will actually get stopped though.
Oh.
Like, let me just move these a bit.
Where did you guys go?
Upper left.
Oh, there you are.
Let me
Yeah,
just
we're
do-
outside of the plane.
yeah.
I just zoomed way out.
These guys will fan out and position themselves so they have, well, you kind of half surrounded.
Yeah.
One of them will approach you, gun in hand. Sir, why are you approaching the plane?
Internal security.
You see, I wasn't made aware of any inspections.
Well, if you knew the inspection was coming, you'd have time to prepare for it, which is exactly what our bosses do not want.
Through the open faceplate, you can see the man is kind of torn between, well, that's exactly what an intruder would say, and the fear
Yes?
of an actual hidden inspector.
Yes.
Well, surely you have. What's the word? Surely you have a certification for that. And
I will
and a written order.
tap. I will, of course, tap my ID badge.
Afraid I need something more than that, sir. Also, while you do that, the other 3 guards and the drones all train their weapons on you, just in case.
Oh.
Petrovsky doesn't fuck
Yeah.
around.
Stay cool.
And I am guessing that Sloth did prepare me a memo for this.
Oh yeah, we're currently in matrix communication.
Oh, yeah.
All right. There's an RFID chip inside of the badge. Tell him to scan it and make sure to slip in a professional but brutal jab. Remember, you have to act like you're more important than these guys will ever be.
Like, read out his name tag out loud.
Yeah, I
Don't
will.
do that. You look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Sir, are you unfamiliar with Mitsuhama's Mitsuhama's standard operating procedures? The tag has, or my name tag has an RFD chip in it. I'm pretty sure I said the right acronym.
RFID tag. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Has an RFID tag in it.
Of course, sir, but as you should know, high security operations like these require a secondary written order.
All right. Nod and then pull up that arrow that I gave you earlier. Give a little smile. Look impressed.
Yes. I'll smile. Or I will, of course, smile. Ah, good, good. You've passed the first test. And I'll pull out the arrow.
That was a test. And you passed.
The man
I was a little corny, buddy.
Yeah. You can see that the other guard is trying his best not to roll his eyes at you. Like
I know.
But you seem to come across as the typical, like, low-level officer. You know, you're not...
Yeah. Low-level middle manager who has let the small amount of power and authority he has go straight to his head.
Assistant to the regional manager.
Yes.
I didn't claw my way all the way to the middle just to be spoken to like that.
Well, like it or not, you are apparently his superior. He will take your memo, look it over very precisely, scan your tag. Seems to be in order, sir. Hands it back. Sorry for any inconvenience. And they will slowly lower their weapons and let you go on the plane.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will give a smug nod.
Only the smuggest of not will do in this occasion.
Do
Also,
you?
do you guys
Hey,
know any other heist movies except Mission Impossible and Ocean's 11?
not
No.
really.
Not really.
Hey, wait. Does Cricket speak Japanese?
No, I do not.
It's okay. Bunny does.
No, then it's okay. Then Cricket won't know that the guy just mumbled fucking prick behind him.
Bunny did notice. Bunny's listening in. Bunny sees everything he sees.
I mean, he also probably said one or two slurs.
Fucking keep.
It's behind him. Connor, you-
Anyway, these guys will then go back.
Schoolyard bully.
These guys will go back to their patrol route. While you are entering the plane, and you have to undergo a couple more scans, mostly from internal, like computer security. Let's go to Sloth and Gun Bunny real quick. Where are you two?
Oh no.
Where are you two?
Well, we're sitting in the van, aren't we?
We're sitting in the van. Current ways away out. We have an AR overlay of like off service or off duty words maintenance van.
Yep.
Where'd you get that?
I'm sorry.
Well, where you have a van? Surely you're not using the van that, like Frizzle's van.
God no.
Yeah.
God no.
So I'm just asking, where did you get yours on such short notice? You steal it?
I thought we were using Frizzle's van because we can just take off the fucking armor plating and ram plow.
Okay.
Oh.
If you did that, that's fine. I'm just want to make sure.
Hey.
Otherwise, without all that extra strenuous shit look on it, it looks like a cyberpunk step in.
Yeah, looks
Yeah.
like a regular old shit van, really.
Yeah, you just changed the RFIDs.
Yep.
Mhm. And I know he actually has spoof chips.
He does. He's well equipped. That's why I hate this van so much. I would assume you also have the fake uniforms.
Yep.
And
The windows are tinted over.
Right. And you are presumably in between the airfield and the actual off-site security place.
This is correct.
Okay. I just want to make sure we have all the pieces in place. I don't think you need anything special right now. Where are you?
Currently...
Where are you parking?
Probably like visitor parking in the airport. Or like someplace in the maintenance garage. Sloth has spoofed open the garage door and is currently looping the cameras. He has also had shitty soy burgers delivered from Stuffer Shack for Gun Bunny and Sloth.
Of course.
Sweet.
Yay. Good. Okay, you should be relatively safe there. Yeah.
With like 4 cans of energy drinks for Sloth as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been cutting back?
Yeah, I know, right? I juiced up beforehand. I pre-gamed.
No, 4 3-hour energy drinks to give me 12 hours of continuous energy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's only been an hour. Sloth is like halfway into his third one.
God. Why not just take cocaine?
Because it doesn't last as long.
Exactly.
Not as
It gives
good.
you a horrible headache too, and
Yeah.
but it
Doesn't
smells
last as
super
good.
good.
Yeah. All right. Then
It smells divine.
Then back to Frizzle and Cricket. Okay, then back to Frizzle and Cricket. Cricket, you can
Oh,
see
no.
you will see one of the spirits approaching you. Frizzle obviously won't see a shit, right?
Yeah.
But you see the spirit approaching you, looking you over, flickering in and out of like visibility. It seems to be waiting for something. It obviously can sense that you know it's there.
Yeah.
Well, what you do?
Heck, let's see. I assume I need to acknowledge it in some way.
Maybe.
Except I don't know what the standard operating procedure that Mitsuhama has for spirits or these idiots. Since
Sloth, you
outsourcing.
should beam some knowledge to him.
I can't tell when the spirits are there.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, none
You
of
can
you
tell
can.
us that spirits
Yeah.
are there. We don't know.
Yeah, I am going to I am gonna message y'all. Hey yo, we got spirits.
Just Sloth. There's a ghost looking at me, Sloth. Help.
It's looking for a. It's detected that you're awakened. It's waiting for a passcode.
Any idea
Hold
of
on.
what that passcode could be?
Fuck.
1 second. Sloth flicks through the different files. He's like He's like flicking through files madly and like slamming down gamer juice with the other hand.
You have
Yes.
you have a small booklet with the timed security codes for the next 3 days. Well, I should say the next 2 days and like 3 nights.
Nice.
Same thing.
Flicks open the right one, flicks open the magic security, flicks open the specific password code, and sends it to Cricket.
I will read it out.
It's a series of numbers and letters, nothing like coherent. But the spirit seems to be okay with that. And just flies off, flying directly through Frizzle on the way out. Whoop.
Frizzle will be unfazed.
Well, yeah.
So is it gone?
Yeah, it took it.
Oh. Cool.
You would also realize that the spirit is actively connected to a mage. Because it alone probably doesn't really have the capability of responding to a changing code.
Yeah,
Like it's
which I will also tell Sloth. Yeah, it's bound to a mage. But,
Well, that seems about right. All right. Now this is where you guys improvise. Figure out how you can like badly sabotage the plane. If you need me to do some digital wizardry, just plug me into a port.
Yep. That is what Cricket was planning already, so he will head over toward the cockpit.
The cockpit is sealed. I should also say I don't have an inside thing for the plane because not really necessary.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it has like 3 levels. You have to go upstairs. The cockpit is on the uppermost level, the most in the front, and very much sealed against, you would guess, any attack that wouldn't also destroy the plane entirely.
Get Frizzle to go looking. He knows about planes.
Yeah.
We sent him along because he knows about this model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frizzle will look at the armored door. I should also say that the guards are mostly on deck 1 and 2. Because there's no pilot there right now. Doesn't have to.
Yeah.
So Frizzle
Which
will
is
look
why
at...
we're going to head up there.
Yeah. Frizzle will look at the door and do I have a sheet? Let's see. I should. Question is it like,
Updated?
it's probably not updated.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Well, he literally told me today that he can't make it.
Gosh, that's
Know how he is.
cheap, but yeah.
Just say that he has like 8 dice.
I think he does actually.
Cheap.
She. Well, no, Frizzle is a he. But...
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's the problem with role-playing,
Or,
isn't it?
I'm pretty sure Frizzle's a dude.
Well, we never know. Frizzle is dwarf twin.
He is a dwarf.
Gender.
He is a dwarf. Let me try and
Be it
open his.
gendered.
Let me try and open his sheet. I found it. And
I wish I could be a gender.
skills. Active skills. what would that be?
Probably like knowledge. Or probably under knowledge skills?
It'd be knowledge, skill, or aeronautic mechanics.
Let's see. He does not have.
What is a.
He does not have aeronautic mechanic.
Gotta beam in some knowledge.
Let's see. He has knowledge in mechanical engineering, automotive mechanics, and cars.
Does he have knowledge destruction?
That's built in. He's a dwarf.
That's all he needs.
He doesn't really have. He has the pilot skill. This sheet does not have anything in like plane mechanics though.
I mean,
Oh dear.
I would argue that pilot probably knows at least a handful of common things that could go wrong.
He would.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know, to at least like know how to check for them.
He might be able to.
Hold on.
He would know how to get into the cockpit at least, like the procedure.
Well, that's a hitch. I'm going to head online real quick, or onto the Matrix,
Yeah,
and net myself some like low-grade knowledge soft.
good idea.
Yeah, I will, of course, have messaged. Yeah, Frizzle actually isn't familiar with this model plane.
Oh, God.
Oh.
He will. No, the thing is, he will know what to break. It's just that he doesn't know how to get into the cockpit because it's sealed.
Alright. Well, if he knows what to break, that's pretty much what we need.
I mean, breaking a plane is relatively easy if you think about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to pull up the NoSoft and know more about and plug that directly into my skill jack.
All right.
I don't know about planes.
Cool. You would know that, especially from also you would as a ex Mitsuhama agent, you would know that they take plane security really seriously. You need like two.
Nice.
You need like 2 ID cards to get into a cockpit. One of them would be in the hands of the pilot, or rather given to him when he arrives at the airport. The other one would be in the hands of the head guard on duty.
Cool. All right.
Are there any ports outside of the cockpit?
No.
Nothing that would control the plane. No.
What you're gonna want to do, my friend, is locate where you scan the card.
Okay,
Then I'm gonna walk you
I
through
see.
the process of cracking it open and hardwiring it.
Time for sabotage.
Yeah. There is
Which
There are 2 card readers on each side of the door. Some of those those old school, like you put the card in and you turn it at the same time kind of thing. Very classic.
yeah, my hardware
Cool.
is only 4. What is Fizzles
Frizzle's hardware.
or Frizzles?
Yeah, I'm just looking. What is the hardware? It's 5.
So what
Yeah.
I'm going to do is both of them can see AR objects. So what I'm going to do is like walk them through taking the casing off and then fucking with the wiring with like basically on vision instructions.
Right.
Yeah.
Like move this here, move this part off. Make sure not to touch this bit, but touch this bit.
Right.
Don't
I
touch
will, of
this bit.
course, have made sure to, before we begin this, to probably close the door to the corridor that we're in.
Yeah, I wanted to
If
say.
there is, yeah. And I will probably be on a lookout.
Yeah. Which is a good thing because I actually did want to send a guard up there to see you, but if he has to open the door first, that's fine. A guard comes up the stairs.
I'll message to Frizzle
Audibly,
to stop.
very audibly. Opens the door and very politely sticks his head in. And says, "Sirs, are you all right up here, or do you need anything?"
We are just fine. We are running our diagnostics on the plane.
Very well, sir.
Everything seems in order. We will let you know if we find anything.
I will relay that to the head guard. Thank you, sir. Goes back
Yep,
down.
and I will nod.
Guy goes back down. And Frizzle turns around again after he tried to like cover the open chip reader with his body. Unmoving. Just I'm a professional.
All right.
I'm a professional meat shield.
We continue through the process of hardwiring the lock open.
Frizzle has a relatively easy job doing that because he knows how to, rewire things. And with all high security things, nobody thought of actually like welding on the card reader casing.
Because why would they?
Yeah.
Well, then it'd be impossible to fix if something actually went wrong.
Yeah, that's always a problem, isn't there? Anyway, they managed to hotwire the card readers.
All right. And on the count of 3, touch the wires together. 1, 2, 3, and voila.
Let's presume they both managed that.
I hope
Yep.
so.
Even Frizzle can, count to 3 at least, hopefully.
We hope.
It's hard to tell. Roll to count to 3. No.
Yeah, it's after 5 that Frizzle starts getting some trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's just 1, 2, 3, 4,
Many lots.
many, lots, a bunch.
Fuck ton.
11, then fuck done.
Yeah.
Anyway, the cockpit door slowly slides open, hissing slightly to indicate that it is also
Pressurized.
pressurized, yes.
It's
And-
a closed door.
And because it's a sci-fi setting.
Well done.
Yep.
And the
the door
cockpit
that
light.
says I'm locked.
The cockpit lies before you. Now, here's where Frizzle actually starts to smile because that stuff he knows. He half runs, half jumps into the pilot seat and just starts pressing buttons. Seemingly at random, but what does Cricket know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of feels like he likes to make noise. Just beep, boop, 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 boop.
Doesn't everybody?
Good point. So what should I do? I could create a fuel leak, overload the generator, although that might irradiate us more.
Phew.
Let's see. I would think fuel leak is something that would be a bit too easy to fix. Since we need something that can't be fixed right away, but is still feasible
Potentially
to have
dangerous.
happened.
Potentially lethal.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure if lethal would be the word we want here.
Well, it just has to seem
Actually-
lethal.
Yes,
In fact,
good point.
Frizzle will pipe up. The guy you're playing, he seems like a bit of a twat. So, wouldn't be inconceivable for him to cause a sort of kind of reactor meltdown by accident. It's not like you getting a reprimand would actually harm us.
Yes, I suppose.
This is feasible. Oop, sorry.
Already compiling the spoof command.
Nice.
All right, then I need you to go down into the core and press the buttons I tell you to press at when it's time. And I'll wait up here and just deactivate the security measures.
That I will. I will walk over or walk out to the core.
The reactor is on the lower level, in kind of the belly of the boat. No, the plane. Okay, imagine it a bit like the like where the reactor on a Star Destroyer is, the little bubble, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, only like smaller.
Nerd.
Shut up. Shut up. So yeah. Anyway, the upper part is accessible, like the controls. However, there are a bunch of guards around it.
Oop.
Like just standing at attention. In fact, when you come in, one will salute you, and then just wait. I have to space them out a bit. So.
Let's see. I should probably tell them that I'm here to test the safeties, or to stress test the safeties on, or the safety measures on the reactor. You know, just in case. The ones that Frizzle and Sloth have deactivated.
The guard, obviously a lower rank,
Yeah.
looks at you quizzically. Sir, are you sure this is a good idea with people inside? And the
If you're
cargo?
worried the cargo will be fine, but if you are worried, you are free to exit the room.
No, sir. That I'm sure that won't be necessary. Stands to attention again. Like he doesn't want to get fired. Fuck's sake. He's not a coward. He's just, afraid to die of radiation poisoning.
Exactly.
It's kind of a terrible way to go.
There's a fine line between coward and reasonable.
Let me just move the container a bit into the cargo area here. There. Should be about there. And Cricket goes down here. So, in front of you, Cricket, is a shielded half dome that looks like it's straight out of a James Bond movie. Like,
James Bond, that's some music I could play.
Just from your own knowledge about this stuff, you have no idea what you're looking at, to be honest, because you don't know shit about fusion reactors. But you see a small keyboard, a touchpad, and like other important looking things that probably shouldn't be messed with by someone like you.
Yeah, I'm going to
Mess with them.
I'm going to poke around with them a bit. Particularly the ones that I was told by Frizzle that shouldn't be poked around with.
God.
Perfect.
Like you can feel in the back of your head, like one of the guards just kind of wants to reach out and just, sir, are you? And then he stops himself. But it's
because I will move with, and I will of course be moving with purpose and not just picking them at random.
Well, no, of course. It's just that what you're doing there is incredibly dangerous.
But I'm a trained professional.
Exactly.
I mean,
or at least I play one on TV.
Allegedly you are.
As far as they know.
Frizzle will deactivate some of the lower safety measures. Not the ones that actually will lead to an actual meltdown, because he doesn't want to die. But just the ones that will suppress alarms and warnings and the like the spinny red light that would come up normally at what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. You're basically you're producing a simulated reactor meltdown.
Yes.
Here's your time to shine with acting.
Yes. Oh my god.
So,
Oh boy.
after flipping one or two switches, I will look at the screen, which is now probably saying something, or which is now probably started saying something ominous in red text.
It's red kanji. You can't read them, but they look very dangerous.
Yada damide.
It's like basically, can you can someone translate for you via AR?
Yep.
Yeah, we can see through his fucking eyes, and Gun Bunny like speaks English like or speaks Japanese like a native, and I speak Japanese natively.
Right.
Yep.
So basically, the screen is saying stuff like warning. This will lead to severe radiation damage throughout the entire plane and surrounding area. Are you absolutely sure that you want to do this? Yes, no.
Sir, please stop touching me.
Yes
Please
or no.
make it stop.
There's also a little checkbox to prove you're not a robot.
Good thing we didn't have Frizzle do this.
So, as this will actually begin to happen, Sloth will suddenly go very pale, will very quickly turn around and shout, "That is not good. What have you done to this plane?" I am going to need to talk to your mechanic later, as you have not been doing the proper maintenance.
Later.
The guard that
Right now.
spoke up earlier apparently hasn't learned, or that's his. I mean, maybe he's just a spokes guy. Talks up, sir. I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm sure you don't.
Well, of course you don't have any idea what I'm talking about. That's why I'm the professional and you're not.
Are you just feeding cricket lines?
Yes.
I will be saying something very similar to that. Well, obviously, you are just a guard. I'm the one who's here to actually know this shit. And apparently, your mechanic doesn't know shit either. We should get out of here.
I'm very sorry, sir. When you say out of here,
We should get out of this goddamn plane.
Preferably this entire. I forgot
And-
what a fucking station for planes is called.
Don't forget to get them to take the thing off.
In fact, we should get the.
We should get rid of any valuable or sensitive cargo immediately.
We also need to remove the cargo. Its container is not rated for the level of radiation this might have. Or that this thing is going to start giving off in about 30 minutes. Let's go.
with that, the guard is wide fucking awake. Just snaps out of his attempted apology bow. And got ready. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. At once. You heard them, man. Get out of here. Alert. Fuck it. What's it? Alert Group 2 to secure the container. Then-
Bunny sends Cricket a little thumbs up emoji. Nice done. Nicely done.
They will leave the area in an orderly fashion, to their credit. Boop,
Yes.
boop,
Then,
boink.
as they are leaving, I will say, I'm alerting
HQ?
I'm alerting I'm alerting my colleagues to come and pick this up and move to a different plane.
You can hear
I'll rephrase that slightly better, but
you can hear shouted commands from the outside, some in English, some Japanese. It's mostly about cordoning off the entire fucking landing site right now.
Yeah.
And move everyone to a secure distance, and the ones who can't move should get their radiation badges out.
Airport. That's what a plane station is called.
Yes. I'm, of course, also telling Frizzle
sorry.
to get the fuck out, too.
I'm channeling Bunny today,
before we started playing, I couldn't think of the word either, and I was like, Skyyard? Because
Skyyard sounds way fucking cooler.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's where you saw the Zeppelins in the steampunk thing.
Yeah, Skyyard.
Anyway,
So be wary of the Skyyard.
the guards outside will. I'm just gonna move them all. Boop. Will move around and try and secure the immediate area. The flying drones obviously aren't really involved in this. They can't really help.
And are they also unloading the cargo?
Yes. A group of them has brought the cargo with them and is trying to... Let's put it over here. And is securing it over at these... you know those little carts where you put your luggage on? Those
Yeah,
things.
there's
trolley.
baggage carts. Trolleys, that's the one.
They are securing it next to the little trolleys.
Yes, and I am, of course, yelling at them, be careful with that thing. That is worth more than you will make in your life.
I'm very happy that Mitch is sharing our single brain cell right now.
The box, by the way, is about, like I said, man height. Big cube. Armored. Biohazard symbol on it. You can't look inside.
Man height, big cube. Big cube. Is that like the R-rated version of SpongeBob SquarePants?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Frizzle, meanwhile, will put the last few touches on the simulated meltdown by pressing some buttons and hopefully will not start an actual meltdown. Because he's not quite sure. When he said he knows about this sort of plane, maybe he left out that he actually hasn't never flown one. Just read about it.
Who knows?
But he will eventually come out and just tip-tap over to you, like a little dwarf can. Tip, 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 tip.
Yeah. I would actually recommend to do for Frizzle to... Well, I suppose a small meltdown isn't exactly something you can do, but have it leak a little bit of radiation. Not a deadly amount,
Okay.
but enough to,
Set off
fear
the Geiger
God in
counters.
people.
enough for a Geiger counter to notice.
Yeah, he looks up at you and says, well, I got news for you. That happened the moment you deactivated the thing down there.
Nice.
You might want
Even better.
You might want to get checked later.
Yes, your sperm percentage might be down for like the rest of your life.
It can't be that. It's not that bad. It's like, eating like 200 bananas at once.
Yeah.
That's
It's
so-
okay. I mean, after all, they do freeze a bit of your seed
it's like
before
getting an
going on
X-ray.
hover
Anyway, while Cricket and Frizzle...
So by this point, we've taken off and started driving out.
Yes, I wanted to say, while Cricket and Frizzle
Yes.
try to coordinate the guards as professionally as possible without actually alerting them to the fact that they caused this,
or not.
Yes.
Sloth and Gun Bunny get the signal to proceed. And also, let's assume there's a timer in the corner of the screen now. It counts down from like
Yes.
2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah. Probably would have been a good idea to call or to have some sort of other security call happen a bit before this, but I'm just thinking of that now. Oh wow.
Bit too late.
While we're fucking driving over there, Sloth is squashing down actual calls to real internal security to try and buy us more time.
Yeah.
Nice.
That will only work for so long, though, because you can't possibly jam all the frequencies without pulling attention to you.
Being too noticeable.
Yeah. That's why you have a certain amount of time.
Yep.
Oh,
You can control
And
your
we show
tokens,
up.
right? Yeah, you control your tokens.
eventually.
Yep.
With Van.
You show up, I want to say about a minute later, because if you're there too early, also kind of suspicious.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're both wearing
yeah.
the suit thingies.
You pull up in the van. I don't have the van picture. Why don't I? No. Wait, let me get it.
No!
Let me get the van picture.
That's completely taken me out of it.
Yeah, where's my immersion?
Immersion
My
ruined. This is a
immersion!
terrible fucking session.
There's the van. It's not
I hate this. Never run again.
bump van.
Yeah. Van. Van, oh Van. It's so good to see you. We need to be on top of it.
You should be. Let's see. No, you're not. All right. To front.
Step Van to bottom.
Come on. To back.
Why not just
There we
put
go.
the van to back?
Oh, it didn't let me. I had to put it on the front first.
Why?
I don't know. It doesn't like copy-pasted images, I think.
Weird.
Anyway, you arrive in your suspiciously shitty van, if we're being honest here. Like, it does not look like internal security of any kind.
Honestly, isn't that exactly what you'd expect internal security to look like? If it's like, handling something this important and secret?
And I would expect you tell exactly that to the gate guard when he looks at you quizzically.
Absolutely.
Oh, Bunny doesn't say a word.
Oh.
Bunny is not the face of this and he knows it. All he does is like flash the ID he's got.
Oh, you're behind the wheel though. That's why I'm saying it.
Oh, should we switch? No wait, I do drive.
Yeah, you were the driver.
I'm the
Make it
driver.
a bit bigger. There we go. A bit bulkier.
There we go.
That's perfect. Little chubby van. Yay.
Yep.
Right then. You can sit in the middle, Sloth. You're tiny.
Excuse me. Goodness. Wow. Anyway, then we roll up. Bunny looks over to the guy at the gate.
The gate,
Pulls out his
the
ID.
yeah.
Nonchalantly shows it.
The gate guard takes one look at the ID, obviously we're expecting you, and points towards Cricket and the big container. Let's just move you around here.
Bunny just nods and starts driving. Quiet and efficient.
Yeah. Let me give you control over the van too. There. All players get control of the van.
Yes!
No, come back with my van. That's mine.
Unlimited power.
How dare you? Mine.
Countdown still ticking down. You have a bit over a minute
Fuck.
left.
Yeah.
We roll the fuck up.
Sloth
Yeah.
is out of roll 20
As
apparently.
they do,
Oh shit.
and as they are
Oh, he's
pulling
back.
up, took them long enough.
Yeah. The guards have obviously prepared the box already. It's ready to be pulled onto whatever vehicle at a moment's notice.
Yeah.
Sloth pops on out, like military precision. Walks on up, has like a like comlink out with a little like biometric reader. A AR screen of like a bunch of paperwork pops up for them to confirm by putting their thumb on it.
Yeah. Naturally, this time they just scroll through it and hit accept.
Yep.
There's only so much time, and they don't mess with internal sec.
Yeah.
Head guy nods, or the head guy of the little group, and they take the box, swing it into, let's say the side, I guess.
Yeah.
Into the side,
Yeah.
secure it a bit haphazardly. Then stand back.
While I am once again reminding them to be fucking careful with this thing. You are all expendable, but this is not.
Exactly.
They're aware of that. They really resent you now. You're a terrible.
should.
You are a terrible boss and an even worse superior. It's the worst.
Yeah.
They will so complain about you anonymously.
Oh no, they're gonna say mean things about me anonymously on the internet.
Do you wait when you got your fake IDs? Did you actually use the names of real people in the security
my
force?
No, that would have been too fucking stupid.
Aw, that would have been
Fucking funny though.
that would have been cruel. Just some lieutenant somewhere with the same name. With just, I didn't do anything. Why am I getting demoted?
I haven't been.
Court martial? What do you mean?
What?
I'm a cook.
Yeah. But then after they've loaded it in, me and Frizzle will be getting into the van also.
Yep.
My boss is never gonna let me hear the end of this, and it's all your fault. But it's okay. I don't think we'll be that late.
I will have each of your heads separately on a plate when this is done. Mark my words. Time to go. Meanwhile, clock ticking.
Yeah, then after saying that, I will turn back into the van and shout to Sloth, "We need to get going. We can't be that late. We have a timetable to keep."
I have tickets for the opera.
Bunny is already sitting behind the wheel, and I mean, he never even left.
He
never even left. Engine's still running, ready to fucking floor it.
Yeah, and let's get the fuck out of here.
It's electric.
Yup.
I hop in.
All up, and let's just put you all in there. Boop.
Yes.
Okay, wait. That in the back. That in the back again. There we go. Now you're all on top of the thing. There.
Yeah.
Delightful. You all have room. Don't. Why would you hide under Frizzle?
You can't tell me what to do.
No, I mean Sloth. Alright, let's
The perfect hiding spot.
Yep.
fuck it, I'll just fucking stop moving! Ah!
No.
Boom. All
Rebel!
Out we go!
yeah. I wanna say you're doing one of those reverse into a spin and then you gun it out of there things.
Yep. With wheel spin too, like.
Alright, so we're all in the van.
On the way out,
sorry?
Frizzle waves the security card to the gate guard so he can scan it while they're going fast.
Yeah.
It's important.
It is.
And
Security.
you're out of that area while they are frantically preparing what they think is basically a worse nuclear meltdown.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
When the doors actually close and we're like and we start moving, Sloth like explodes into action with like a RFID reader, a bunch of like tools, and starts like working over the entire box for RFID and tracer tags.
While you do that, your timer runs out. You are about... I obviously don't have a... Actually, fuck it, let's go back to the Seattle map.
Yeah.
Because I know where you are there, sort of. Da-da-da-da. The airport was in the middle somewhere. Where was it?
Yeah.
Nope. Say that Federal Way. Central Tacoma? No. I misplaced the airport, it seems. Oh no, there it is. Seattle Tacoma International Airport. SeaTac.
Oh, okay. SeaTac.
It's if you go south from the Wang Clinic, it's right there. There's King County International Airport, and then there's Seattle Tacoma. That's the big one.
Nice.
That's where you are. Let me just. Where are you? Oh, your tokens are all up there.
Yep.
Just want to have you roughly here. You're basically gunning it down the freeway to a random location right now.
Our drop point.
Yep.
Do you want to go straight there? Is that safe?
No. All right, so we're gonna make a quick stop in Renton.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find on our way there. When I'm done working this over, I'm gonna find us a abandoned underground garage for us to park for a short bit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Renton, you say. You can move, so just
The Barrens. I'm sorry, not Renton. The Barrens.
Put yourself
The
where you
Redmond
want to.
Barrens.
Put yourself where you want to be. It's fine.
The Barons.
We'll deal with
I
we'll deal with the time spent on that distance afterwards. It's fine.
Yeah, which, as we are going through the Barrens, Frizzle and I will take all of the the RFID tagged IDs and everything and just toss them out the fucking window.
Yep, same with Bunny.
Okay. Let's move you all up there then. Just gonna do it for you because yeah, there.
Thank you.
On the way there. By the way, this drive would take you. I mean, let's assume you're not speeding.
Of course not. Gotta be,
No.
yeah. Can't be suspicious.
It's about.
But I am hopping onto the local grid to get us better traffic lights.
Yeah, no, it's
Nice.
about, let's say, 5 there, about 25 miles. So, let's say 30 minutes.
Nice.
I mean, if he hacks the traffic lights, sure, easily. In the first 5 minutes of this, you will actually catch some messages through the local traffic net about having to cordon off the entirety of the Seattle airport. No details, just that there was an incident. Then 5 minutes after that, it's changed from, so about that cordon, not necessary, there won't be an incident, but maybe we should barricade some corners of Seattle quickly.
Bunny reads the message, then grins at sends a grinning emoji to everybody. Guys, we did that. That's us. That's us who did that.
By the time the official Mitsuhama lockdown order comes down, you're well outside the area that they're locking down.
They'll never know.
Well, they're still Mitsuhama. They have ways.
Oh yeah, but they don't know right now.
Anyway, where are you right now?
We have found like some shitty, burnt out, abandoned parking garage that goes underground in the Redmond Barrens.
Yeah.
We drive in there. Well, we give Bunny enough room to change into his fucking ballistic armor,
Yeah.
and before we even like look outside to see what is in, we pull on in. Before we even look outside, we have Gun Bunny and Frizzle just hose down the surrounding area in gunfire.
Yeah.
That's well.
And then we step out.
Yes. As you do that, several things skitter out of the underground and the background and just disappear into the night.
Nice.
You can't really make out what it is in like the few like bursts of gunfire light. Seem mostly human.
It probably was once.
I mean,
Barons, I missed you so much.
I mean, the real question here is, when you're saying mostly, do you mean most of them were humans, or they're mostly human?
That's the good question.
Yeah,
They were likely metahuman once.
Well, the answer in the Barons is usually yes.
yeah, probably gangbangers or the odd. Oh, that was the bot.
The answer in the Barrens is what's worse.
It's probably just gangbangers and hobos and like the odd ghoul or some shit. You never know.
Yeah.
Follow-up answer, do you want to know?
Maybe some.
Do you really want to know?
Maybe some hell rats, although you never know with those. I have to look something up real quick in Sloth Sheet.
Excuse me.
I don't think.
You like the modern version of Sloth Sheet?
Oh yeah, sure. If you put more stuff in.
I eventually bought like stuff.
Honestly, I'm mostly interested in your contacts. If that has changed.
Oh, not really.
Okay then.
I've added Rochi and Wang.
Yeah, those are both fine. Nothing I need to be concerned about then. No, I just want to make sure I don't say something wrong here. Right then. Well, for the moment, you are in a quiet, if downtrodden, parking garage. Or at least it once was one.
All right. So we split up jobs. Someone will change the outside coating of the van so it's different color and it's got different ARs or AR overlay.
Frizzle will do that.
Someone is collecting up our disguises, throwing them into a pile, and then covering them in fucking a mixture of gasoline and something flammable and styrofoam so it sticks like napalm.
If you sprinkle some
Sounds
salt,
like cricket.
if you sprinkle some salt on it, probably someone in the Barrens will eat it.
You don't need to put salt on it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Sloth is now going over the van as well as the thing, the box, the lovely prize.
Speaking of the
Bunny
lovely prize.
Bunny's keeping watch, just in case.
As for the box,
And I am sensing in order to see if there's any spooky astral shit.
yes. As for the
Yeah.
box,
Hey, Frizzle like
wait,
box five magazines of Gun Bunny. Because it's just like watching is really just like every couple of seconds.
yeah,
Yep. That's watching the Barons.
you're like a croc spotter in Nam. Croc. Oh no, it's a log. Sorry.
Sorry.
False alarm.
That was a log.
As for the box, real quick, because we went over that thing, it doesn't have any markings except the biohazard symbol. It doesn't have any chips. It has no astral presence as far as Cricket can tell. Although it may just be shielded because you have no idea what's inside.
Yeah.
Listen carefully. Does it honk?
Can I be honest? One of my ideas was the goose is in there. They make like a really silent honk sound.
Oh no.
But that would be too stupid.
No, it'd be
Which-
perfect.
Again,
No.
we've confirmed the one who honks
Please.
is
Exactly.
what?
No. It
A
would be.
Force 5 spirit or some
Look,
shit?
look. It would be stupid because there's no way this puny box could hold the goose.
That is true. But then again, a paper box could hold the goose.
If it wants to. That's the thing.
That
Fucking
is indeed
goose.
the thing.
No,
That's
you
that goose.
you don't know what's in the box. The box is just a MacGuffin for now.
What's in
Yeah.
the box?
What's in the box? We
Do
need
you
to
want-
open the briefcase.
Do you want the yacht or what's in the box?
The box.
Anything could be
There
in the
could be
box.
anything in that box.
Yeah, anything could be in the box, even a yacht.
I've always wanted one of those.
Yeah, the box is just like I said. You aren't supposed to open it anyway. You're not paid for that.
Fair. But
And-
also, boo.
I mean, it has a biohazard symbol. For all you know, it's some sort of killer virus or some shit.
Well, I have a biohazard symbol too.
And you're some sort of killer virus or shit.
Yeah.
You are also biohazardous material.
Yeah. But anyway,
You have to be right.
the box, whatever is in it, will not make you get found.
Be revealed.
Yeah, it has no tracker.
Cool. After like Sloth's third paranoia check, which happens after like the fifth normal person check,
Right? Right?
Sloth will then like we'll throw a Faraday webbing over it, make sure it's rolled up tight and stuff, duct tape it shut like a little wrapping of a Christmas present,
Right?
Oh.
just to make sure.
Right?
And then for like good measure, he'll also pull out his pistol and shoot and like pop off a shot down at the place that Gun Bunny's shooting at. A single
Nice.
bullet.
Yeah, just a single one. Yeah, you tell him.
As a treat.
Yeah.
A single gunshot as a treat.
Hellrats can have a single bullet as a treat. Into the face. And through it. Because they will eat you. Well then.
And after that, Sloth will send a message to the Johnson that we're on our way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I assume you're also still monitoring like the local police net and shit.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
It
I've been
is
doing.
on fire.
Oh, they really don't like us, guys.
Like, the city is... Okay. Behind the scenes, the city is basically in chaos because Mitsuhama is calling in all kinds of favors, it seems.
Oh shit.
They're scouring block for block for block for a van of your description and people of your description. No mention of the barons yet, because, I mean, let's face it, the barons are always the last resort for anyone.
Alright, so here's the thing. Frizzle, we need to hide you somewhere. You can be in the back of the van, that's fine, but you need to not be seen, because you're a very distinguishable member of our little group.
Frizzle pulls himself up.
And I will have
wait, no.
undone my facial sculpting.
Frizzle pulls himself up to his full height, and then just stares you straight at the shins, and goes, "What is that supposed to mean? It's because I'm a dwarf, isn't it?"
Yes.
Bunny lowers himself, puts his hands on his knees, and goes, "Yes, that's right. You are so clever. You get a cookie."
He's gonna eat the cookie.
Right.
Can I have
So
a cookie?
Yes, of course. Here, you can have a cookie. It's sprinkled with cocaine, just for you.
Just like Mom used to make.
Cocaine. Cocaine.
We need sugar when you're gonna have Coke.
all right, I've got an order for snacks and food at a Stuffer Shack on the way to the drop spot because we're gonna be sleeping on the river tonight.
Right.
Oh, fuck yes.
Your drop
Snacks
off.
and food.
Your drop off point is about like 17, 18 miles away from you, outside the city limits. It's black on the map, but you know.
Yeah.
It's in the, like, it kind of is a desert, isn't it?
I don't know. Probably.
Seattle? No, it's mostly forest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's even better.
Let's
If
say
anything, they get too much rain.
let's say it's abandoned farmland because of all the, like, the loss of people living there.
Yeah, and
I'm actually gonna look
you've
for like a
got-
no-tell motel style place that we can sleep outside of city limits.
Oh, fuck! We're going on a road trip?
Ah, it's been a while.
It has! Last time I went on a road trip, I was blonde. Get it?
No,
No.
Because Shanty was blonde.
no, been too
Oh,
long.
okay.
It's been too long. I forgot all about it. Although I really want to continue that game. Oh well.
God, me too.
Going on a trip, and our favorite piece of shit. It's covered in money. Oh my god, I can't. I couldn't think of the last line. I tried really.
No, that's perfect. That's exactly what your character would sing.
Exactly.
Bro,
He would just do it as sort of a rap instead. 'Cause
It's okay.
the
Hey,
90s.
buddy, have another energy drink.
Anyway, so yeah, just move yourself where you want to stay for the night.
Motel, 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 motel.
No-tell motel, like 50 miles out of Seattle.
You don't have to go 50 miles out of Seattle.
Why not?
I mean, because your contact is like barely 5 miles
Yeah, we're
out.
going to drop off the fucking box, and then we're gonna spend like a night or two outside of Seattle.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay then.
Yeah, because we don't want to be in Seattle right now.
Exactly.
That's actually a good point. So you will go to the drop-off point, like somewhere here.
Yes.
I presume it will take a bit of time,
Oh, yeah.
just to be careful. You will arrive at the drop-off point, which is apparently an old abandoned farm, at around 4:30 a.m. That means the sun is just about to come up.
Bunny's bouncing a little bit in his seat because he's been keeping awake with caffeinated drinks.
Yeah.
And unlike Sloth, he's not used to them.
I mean, I'll offer everyone cram, but
The drop-off location, like I said, is an
Thanks, it makes my teeth buzz.
the drop-off location is an old abandoned farm with a big farmhouse. Where do you want to park? Like right next to it, a bit away? Like, how careful do you want to play this? Is my question.
We want to be real careful, don't we?
probably
Professionally
best.
careful.
That would
If they want to
probably
hold
be
us down
best.
at this point, it wouldn't be that hard for them.
True.
No matter how careful we play it.
Okay, we're gonna play it careful in the way that Bunny stays in the car and has a weapon aimed at anything dangerous at all times.
Yeah, Overwatch, basically. That's fair.
Yep.
Who will go do the actual handoff?
I will.
Fair.
Yeah.
You'll probably need Frizzle to actually handle the thing because it's heavy.
Oh, yeah.
No, it has little wheels.
You still need
Yeah,
to
we have
handle
the
it. It's
trolley.
still heavy.
Fair. Okay, fine. Frizzle will go with you. Frizzle will just manhandle the box for you, like a little Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't so heavy. I don't know what you're whining about. What about Cricket?
Cricket will just have his gun also trained in while looking for any astral thing, or while sensing.
Nice.
You do not sense... I mean, that would be wrong. You do sense
Things.
an immense amount of just despair and like an astral downpour. Basically, this place is depressing as hell.
Oh shit.
Like, you can tell people died here and they were just sad fucking deaths in poverty and in
You do.
humiliation.
Bunny looks over at Cricket, whom I assume looks a little bit affected by this shit.
Yeah. A little bummed out.
Yeah.
This isn't a happy place.
No, this is just like the remnants of
I mean, that's what Cricket's saying.
yeah, remnants of like a ghost town or something like that. Just
Bunny reaches out and puts a hand on Cricket's shoulder and gives him a small comforting squeeze.
it's
So
like
he
the
goes back to training his gun at the action.
and like the the lingering deaths of 1,000 cattle and horses and whatnot.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, this is not a nice place to be in or spend the night.
The flesh screams.
Anyway, Frizzle and Sloth slowly make their way to, I don't know, let's say the barn. Barn is fine.
Yeah, probably.
It's an old metal barn, still standing, bit rusty, but otherwise great shape. Obviously nothing in it. Shielded from outside looks, which is very nice. Frizzle carts the box inside, then looks at Sloth, makes sure he's okay, and it's gonna wait at the door. Make sure no one follows.
Yeah. I walk inside the barn.
Cricket will close the doors as much as he can. They don't really close anymore, but you know.
At least I tried.
He will try and give you a bit of privacy with the Johnson. Or whoever will appear. Probably the Johnson.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Here's the question. Do I want to send this Connor as a PM or not?
Kana, are you streaming?
I am not.
How secretive do I want to be?
Curious.
Sloth.
Yeah.
You can see no one else inside. The first sunlight is flooding in, and you can tell with relative sincerity that there's no one else in the barn with you. Just you and the box.
All right then.
How long will you wait before you lose patience?
I find a place to sit, pull the box over with me, pull out a fucking like bag of chips or someone start playing an AR game.
That's
Nice.
fair. 5 minutes pass until you get a message over your
Comlink?
comlink thing, whatever you get like text messages on. You can't really identify the sender. Sorry, that one went down the wrong throat.
Get it out of your system.
One moment.
It's okay.
Oh dear. Ooh. Ugh.
Just hear him projectile vomit across the room.
Oh god, I hope no. That would be really bad. But oh yeah, that was
Just so hard you can hear it like splashing off the other wall.
oh that would be
Gross.
terrible.
Oh,
Like a
that's
fucking
awful.
fire hose.
I'm gonna send you something in a DM. Let me just type this out real quick. Oh, sorry.
This silence concerns me.
Sorry, I'm just muting myself so you don't hear me type because it's annoying.
I know. I mean, I figured, but
Bunny and Cricket sitting in a van.
And we copy paste. Gonna be super secretive. Yay.
Bunny sends a message to Cricket.
There.
You think they're okay in their Lucky Charms?
probably dead.
Dibs
But
and
let's give him give him a bit longer.
This message, by the way,
Sloth tag.
the message comes to you in Japanese. Just to be sure here. And I'll be right back. I have to go to the toilet.
Alright. So hey, Cricket. Did you always want to be a hobo boss?
Ever since I was a kid. Living
Don't
the
tell me.
life, honestly.
And don't tell me you grew up in the streets too. Oh, shit, of course you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was life like out there?
Rough.
Yeah.
No real better way to describe it. But gotta do what you gotta do.
Did you get to have fun?
Had to find my way. Or had to find something to consider fun, yeah.
I mean, like, as a kid.
I had to find something to consider fun, yeah.
Fair, fair. What was it like?
I've had to do a lot of things to survive.
And I'm back.
Hello.
I think that was about 30 seconds, wouldn't you say, Connor?
Yeah.
So what do you
Enough
do?
for an entire half of a deep conversation. Deep thought with cricket.
I had to do a lot of things I'm not proud of. And the things I am proud of are awful.
Let me guess, something about stealing so and so many purses from nice old ladies in a week.
What nice old ladies.
Point taken, buddy.
Outside the barn.
Outside the barn.
Outside the
barn!
Outside the barn, and where you parked, a line of floodlights erupts the place into light,
Oh shit.
easily outdoing the still fledgling sun.
It's like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
And out of the long abandoned and overgrown field emerge armed gunmen in ghillie suits, just standing up, guns pointed at you, dozens of them.
Sloth, what did you do?
The same happens with Frizzle. He's also pretty much taken hostage. And
This isn't how I expected to go out.
Me neither.
Sloth, what are you
Actually,
doing?
it's exactly how I expected.
Sloth, what are you doing?
I'm going to find like an upper rafter, climb up there as long as it isn't going to collapse out from under me, and like look out through a window.
You
Just kind of peer out.
you see what I just described.
Oh, fuck.
You have also have a much better view from up there. You can see just how many people are hidden and where and why you didn't see them earlier. You also hear the distinct wop 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 of encroaching helicopters.
Oop.
And on the horizon, lights with what most likely is an armored column.
Did we get the armor plating back on the van?
I don't think we had that. Or I don't think we did. Too suspicious, you know?
Yeah.
I see. I'm so tempted to just floor it into the side of the barn anyway.
I
But-
will send a matrix message to Sloth.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
Nothing. The barn was empty. I waited there for a while, and then this happened.
We're surrounded. What the fuck do we do?
Wait.
You for real?
The
What else do you want to do? If we try to run, they'll probably light us up.
Fuck, you're right. Fitting music.
Anyway, the armed gunmen, without saying a word, motion you to exit the van and stand in front of them.
Bunny gives Cricket a small look. Then he sighs.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go, buddy.
As far as you can tell by just looking at them, those are incredibly professional. If they wanted to have,
Mitsuhama.
if they wanted to shoot you, you would be dead 10 times already.
Alright, but that's a good question. Is it Mitsuhama?
You can't tell. There are no insignia on those uniforms. In fact, you can't even.
Unmarked shit.
Yeah. Like I said, most of them are wearing ghillie suits, which makes it even harder.
Right. Good point.
Unmarked might actually be a good thing. That might be our John. Okay, let's get out. Bunny slowly gets out with his hands
Hopefully.
over his head.
Cricket will do the same.
Who knows, maybe this bastard's just as paranoid as Sloth is.
And Frizzle is, of course, still at the barn. They will motion you slowly but surely and carefully towards said barn to line up with Frizzle.
Oh, hey, Frizz. Long time no see.
They will then leave a handful of guards to, guard you after having disarmed you, of course.
Of course.
The others will secure the perimeter. And then a very, very well-dressed Japanese man arrives seemingly out of nowhere. But he just comes around the corner and there he is. As he had always been there. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comes out, stands in front of you, and says, An interesting team. He speaks in English because that's more convenient.
Fair.
What was his name again? He will then raise his voice slightly. Mr. Takeda! Please,
I'll be down in just a moment.
please join us down here. Thank you.
Throw some hay, I guess, over the box. Walk on out.
Just imagine like a handful of hay. The box is still
Me too.
clearly visible. Just pitch black in the barn. There's a bit of hay on it. Yeah, that'll work.
Exactly.
No one will comment on it, of course. All,
course no one
all
will.
professionals.
Yeah.
The man will wait, unmoving, until Sloth is right next to him.
I bow when I finish approaching.
He'll give you a little smile and a nod. Welcome back, Sloth.
Oh shit. Is it sloth lore time?
The man then turns again to the three prisoners and says, "I can hear myself. That's annoying. There's a bit of echo.
But just a bit, yeah. I can
Yeah.
hear myself too.
It's fine. Doesn't matter.
Whose side's it on?
It's from Connor." Anyway,
I think that should fix it.
yeah. Nope, still there.
Fuck!
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a dramatic scene. Whatever. He turns
Yeah.
around to these three prisoners again and says, "And now that we have made our point, Mr. Takeda, how should we proceed?"
Well,
Actually, he will let you think about that for a moment. Because he's all about that. While you look at him, like I said, he's impeccably dressed, has a very prominent Mitsuhama logo, a little lapel on his suit. And he looks, how do I say that? He looks too young. He looks too young for what he seems to be. Like, that guy doesn't look a day over like mid-20.
Oh, he's probably got the means to make himself look like that.
And he waits patiently for Sloth to answer after he thought about it a bit. He has all the time in the world.
He's getting antsy.
Sloth looks over the other three. I think you should pay them, sir.
He almost does a double take. Almost. To his credit, he recovers very fast. Not exactly a standard procedure for us, is it, Mr. Takeda?
This is true, but you already have a substantial amount of information on them, and they've just performed an excellent level of penetration testing for security.
He nods, smiles, very widely this time. Then gives a little hand signal to the guards who will lower their weapons.
Cricket will not lower his hands yet.
Oh god, no.
Neither will Gun Bunny.
The man will then look back to Sloth and say, "We will have the funds transferred in a reasonable manner. I trust I can expect you back at your post soon."
Of course, sir.
Then I wish you well in your future endeavors, Takeda-san. With that, he leaves. Just strolls out into the field, getting surrounded by armed guards, who again appear out of fucking nowhere. They just blend in. If you watch him go, he will eventually get into a landing helicopter which will immediately take off again.
Of course.
Just landing, guy gets in, take off. No time wasted whatsoever.
And once they're all gone, that's when Gun Bunny finally lowers his arms and groans.
It takes
Friends of yours.
It will take about 5 minutes for all the armed dudes to just disperse into the woods and the fields again. And then you're alone. With just the sun.
You have to give me a second.
Ooh.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, Sloth. What the fuck was that?
Just need a second.
You need to wait until he's back.
Lovely weather, isn't it?
Well, it is a early July morning, I think, according to the timeline.
Something like that.
Clear skies, trees everywhere. Those might be birds chirping.
Probably not clear skies.
Alright.
I mean, what's the
really
what's
smogless skies.
What's the smog index?
Time to find out.
It's clear skies actually.
Holy shit.
Clearish for Seattle anyway.
Yeah.
Wow, that sky almost looks blue.
Weird.
I know. Like, what the fuck?
I don't like
Blue's not a
it.
natural color.
Weird. I don't like it.
I know.
Look
Make
at that.
it stop.
Look at that beautiful natural yellow. Delightful. Man, kids in that time would be weird, wouldn't they? Just, oh man, I remember rain as a child. It came down on you and it kind of hurt a bit and it burned on your tongue. Ah, wonderful.
All right, I'm back.
There
God,
he
I
is.
probably shouldn't do that.
What?
Rain should not burn when it falls on your tongue.
I don't know that.
Oh, hey, that's pretty low
Yeah.
smog index.
Only 19 kids.
Yeah, is that
Anyway.
right? It's almost.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised.
It's a nice
Yeah.
day. It's a nice morning.
Yeah. So anyways. Can I explain, Sloth?
I just got rehired.
Lucky
Oh,
you.
come on. Don't tell me we gotta find another new index.
I was really confused the first time you brought that up, and now I'm genuinely insulted knowing who Index is.
And I'm sure our another new index will be insulted to be compared to him too.
I know. We're gonna have to retrain him and teach him what love is. All over again.
You didn't teach either of those.
Yeah, and it was so hard to do.
This time, I swear I'll get him to do a thumbs up.
I'm going to be frank. I was not expecting this to happen.
Alright, so time to spill the beans, sister. You already know that I'm some kind of weird military mutant.
Also,
What's this about?
real quick, when you look away for a couple seconds and then look back, the box is gone.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
No, it's just gone. There are some small tire marks in the dirt in the barn, and the hay is on the ground. But yeah,
It just straight up got up and left.
So whose last name is actually St. James?
Well, that's a really good fucking question.
Which one of you is Peter?
Don't think that's not me.
I don't think that's. I'm not sure.
Bunny
I'm not
reaches,
entirely
Bunny reaches
sure.
out and pats him on the shoulder. Maybe that's the brain damage, buddy.
And the other so I'm assuming Frizzle is Quillian O'Malley, so that means you're Matthew Mara?
Yeah, actually, that does sound familiar.
Frizzle will speak up.
Yeah.
Frizzle will speak. I'm just actually I'm O'Malley.
Alright, fine, I'm Peter. What of it?
Alright, well, that happened.
Well, we
I don't
still
know
don't know
who you
what it was. Please explain. We're confused.
Well, I walked in, I heard an audio speaker ask me for
No, you
if I want.
you got a text message.
Oh, I got a matrix got a message asking if I wanted my job back.
So what was your
And I
job
said
again? And
yes.
when?
I'm glad I didn't show the message to anyone else.
Alright, so what was your job again?
Oh, I was a zero zone technician and acquisitions organizers. I worked as a Mitsuhama, Mr. Johnson.
Ah,
Okay.
and how did you get your job back?
And why?
I don't know. Supposedly for my continued professionalism. That
Enough.
or internal politics changed and somebody wanted me back. Realistically, it's probably corporate politics.
Now the question becomes, how did you lose your job to begin with?
No. The real question is that people want you?
Hey, come now. He's new Index. He's not old Index.
Oh, right. I keep getting them mixed up.
Occasionally, yeah. When you're good enough at your job, you develop demand for talent. You should all know. You're
Yeah, you get
Shadowrun.
headhunted.
Literally.
Yep.
So, why don't we just head on our drive? I'll talk as we drive back.
Alright, buddy, but don't try and pull anything fast on us now.
Gun Bunny, you can literally crush my head between your thighs.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, people pay extra for that.
Yeah.
So I suppose you don't want to spend a day in a motel after all.
No, I guess not.
Fair enough. Let's move you back to actually. Fucking move yourself where you want to go.
We're gonna go back to a Denny's. There.
See, near-
Oh my god, it's time for success.
Now here's the
Denny's.
question: do you want to go to a Baron's Denny's? Or...
I mean, is there
Baron's
any
Denny's.
other?
That way Gun
There
Bunny
are
can have
other
the fucking-
Denny's.
Baron's Denny's. That way Gun Bunny can have his assault rifle just laid out on the table.
All right, let's assume.
There are
What is
Denny's
Denny's?
not in the
Combat
Barrens.
Let's assume there's one around
That sounds
here.
fake.
Yeah, let's assume there's one around there. You arrive there at around 6ish. Ready for
Just
breakfast.
walk in.
Ready for the breakfast menu.
I'm just imagining this poor clerk inside there. He sees these 4 yahoos walking in, Bunny with his assault rifle just over his shoulder. Walks over there and, hi, how's your breakfast smoothies?
Fuck.
Oh, we're in the Barrens. There's like fucking like 50 cal turrets
Oh yeah.
installed in the ceilings of these places.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
They- in
This
fact-
poor
If
guy is
anything, it would
probably
be
really
weird if
used
you
to this shit.
didn't have a gun.
In fact, you walked.
That
Exactly.
dude is standing behind like 2 inches of ballistic glass.
Yeah, you walked in and several lasers just pointed at your heads and torsos just immediately.
When they don't
Behind-
see me open carrying a gun, they're assuming it's because I have 5 of them stashed over my body.
Yep.
In fact, okay, behind the counter and the, like Connor said, 2 centimeters of like bulletproof glass is a troll teen. He looks a bit spindly, just way too big for like his head, honestly. Like his body is too big for his head.
Oh,
And he's kind of pimply and all that. Has a little Denny's cap on and an ill-fitting uniform.
of course he does.
And just,
Poor guy.
welcome to Denny's. What can I get you? Oh my, you're lightly dressed.
Good morning, sirs.
Good morning, sirs. What can I get you? Oh, you're lightly dressed for a stroll through the Barrens.
Oh, it's a good day out today. Snark index is only 7.
Yes.
I mean,
I
you
wish-
can almost breathe the air.
It's just, yes, I wish I could see and enjoy it.
Oh,
He's just there in his windowless little counter area.
oh.
Oh.
I am
Poor
so
guy.
sorry. I did not realize I was being an asshole. I'm gonna give you a tip. I fucking swear.
Oh, thank you, sir. That's very appreciated. Are you? He will
Danny
take
does
you.
give it
He
to
will take your orders, and he will then go back into the kitchen and make the orders because apparently he's the only one working there.
Yeah.
Which,
Unless
you
it's
know,
fucking automated.
yeah, it's not a nice job. You can't even talk to people. You can talk to the turrets, I guess.
Yep. So, how was your day, Belinda?
Oh, Turrety One, you're my best friend. You're the only one who understands me.
I can see it in your little blinking eye.
Except
You're
Turret-
always winking at me.
Unlike
It's
Turrety,
malfunctioning, Jared.
unlike Turrety
Oh.
B, who's just a deceitful bitch. Can't believe she broke my heart.
God, this dude probably like sleeps in this fucking building.
Poor guy.
Oh, that's the best part of the job.
In the Barrens? Honestly, yeah.
Like this dude hasn't this dude signed a wage slave contract and he hasn't been out of this building in years.
Sir, I have you
Yeah.
know, I'm a
Where
professional.
Experience.
state.
I'm a
You went through
professional.
The
puberty in
alternative
here.
is the fucking
No.
is the streets of the Barrens.
Sir, I have you know,
And he gets
I'm a
all
proud,
of the bacon he can eat.
I'm a proud Denny's employee, like my father and his father before him. And his uncle before him.
Is
Oh,
Denny's
God.
in this setting? Is Denny's like a medieval kind of chain?
God, that would be
That-
funny. Denny's reintroduced feudalism in the mid 2050s. So
Oh god.
I mean, what would stop them?
Yeah. Yeah, like, who's gonna stop him?
Like, what the
I
fuck?
mean, that's what Amazon's doing right now.
Exactly. Amazon bought Denny's. That's where we're at. Anyway,
Yep.
he takes your order and you get your honestly mostly automatically made food. And it's fine. It probably won't kill you immediately, so
It's Denny's. We know
Yeah,
what we're
it'll
getting.
take it.
So, like, the fuck part is that-
It'll take a few years before there's enough pesticides
build
in
up.
this to kill us.
So like
Yeah.
the fuck part is that this is all like soy products and stuff. But like over the last like 23 years, it's gone from being absolute fucking garbage to being like surprisingly tolerable.
Yay!
that's
It's
probably
really weird.
That's probably because there's no alternative.
Exactly.
Well, like it's still just fucking soy mashed into a pancake with flavoring on
I
it.
mean-
So it does not look pretty.
I mean,
it does not look
you
pretty.
can eat soy, or you can be a little spoiled child and eat your protein with insects. If you
Yeah.
want to waste your money.
Insect protein, baby.
Anyway.
Also, it's even worse for Gun Bunny because he always get the smoothie.
Yeah. Anyway,
so it's just like slop for him.
There's no one else in there. It's just you guys because it's quite frankly very early in the morning, even for the Barons. And gangbangers like to sleep in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? So you sit down, you eat your things. You can talk a bit more about Sloth's old job, I guess.
Alright, spill the soybeans.
Well, I used to work as a security security officer, specifically high-ranking one, security leadership, for Mitsuhama Zero Zones. I'm sure you know what those are.
Yep.
For the sake of confidentiality, there was a group of runners that managed to make it through. Something went wrong. And it wasn't a failure of security protocol or human error. It was just raw luck, really.
Oh, so a bit like what we just did.
Yeah.
A little bit.
No. What we did was pure skill.
Oh, yeah.
UCAS American Legal Code has something called an act of God. It was just raw chance, but unfortunately, one of our newer teammates, shall we say, was the son of some very important executive.
Oh my god! Don't tell me you got.
He was
buddy,
painted
I'm
all
so
over the wall.
sorry. Yeah.
So, big boy exec starts walking by, starts demanding for heads. And to spare my team, I took responsibility.
Holy shit. Yeah, I might have to stop calling you. I might have to stop calling you Index 2 or New Index.
Yeah. From now on, Index is Shittier Sloth.
Yeah!
Please don't.
By the way, this is the highest honor that Cricket can bestow upon you.
Your own name!
No, using your name as a nickname for other people.
Exactly.
Anyways, so instead of deciding to get liquidated, shall we say, I ran for it. I was hunted down by my own former coworkers, and I'm fairly certain that the only reason I managed to escape was because they let me. That was in San Francisco. I eventually wound up here because, well, reputation like that follows you around, especially amongst San Francisco. Things are ugly down there.
And hey, all good things flow into this city.
With
sure.
varying definitions of good, yeah.
Yep. What, we're here, aren't we?
Yeah, with the current state of California and its, shall we say, relationship with Japan, I wasn't exactly very popular. I wasn't bad at my job, but it was hard finding a steady team. So I ended up coming up here, and Sybil was the lady who referred me to you all.
Aww, well, that just makes me feel the warm fuzzies on the inside. You hear that, Cricket? We're good enough.
Yeah! I'll high five Bunny.
Bunny high fives Cricket as well.
And wait, I suppose the one thing that I'm not quite able to tie together. What happened to the Johnson for our job?
I think that was the Johnson for our job.
I doubt it. Probably just somebody they dredged up for disguise. There's more than just Japanese people that work in Mitsuhama. One of my fellow security team leads was an orc.
Well, that wasn't exactly what I meant, but fair enough.
Oh, like I said, it was probably just part of the sleight of hand. He was somebody dressed up and somebody who dressed up like an Ares rep.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, sounds like Mitsuama.
Yep. Ah, great. So you got a Mitsuhama, I got Horizon. So which corpus are you two affiliated with? He looks at Cricket and Frizzle.
I've probably pissed off all of them in my day.
Oh wow, racking up a body count.
Don't know if it's enough for them to actually care, but
Okay, let's be serious. He's on a show called Hobo Fights.
Wars.
Hobo Wars. Sorry.
Fights with the first season before they rebranded.
Right. So it's Hobo Wars. It's probably owned by Ares. Let's be real here.
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Something that fucked up.
Brought to you in live technical by Ares Corporation.
Yeah.
Puts a smile on your face.
Also, Frizzle between bites will opine. I'm actually the heir apparent to Zurich Orbital Gemeinschaftsbank, but don't tell anyone.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Secret safe with me, bud.
I abdicated my throne, and now I'm playing the role of a Shadowrunner here in Seattle. It's great fun.
Oh, Frizzle, if only you drove the way you lie. Like no one would believe.
What was the country you mentioned? Or that you're an heir to?
The Zurich Orbital Gemeinschaftsbank. It's the... That's the bank that owns the space station where the corporate court is in.
Oh, yeah.
He was just making a joke.
Yeah. Sorry, I just
No, it's fine.
didn't get it.
It's fine.
So, you got your job back now. Do we
Yeah.
really need to have to go and find a new sloth?
I guess. Yeah. I wasn't expecting any of this to happen. I'm still a little shell-shocked.
Fuck.
Oof.
It's like you guys, what I've heard people say about grandparents. People who just magically stroll into your life and then disappear.
That certainly raises more questions.
Grandparents?
Yeah, I don't know what they
I don't know. First time I've heard that word. Is that like a parent of a gran? What's a gran?
No, I think it's like I don't know, maybe it's a really rich parent. Like grandparent? Grand?
Serious? Oh, never mind. So I guess this is me buying my way out in the weirdest way possible.
How come all you guys just end up
Looks
going
like-
corporate?
I mean, I don't know. It's good work.
I mean, I guess, and you also don't get shot at as much.
But that's the
still.
fun of working.
Exactly. I mean, what kind of a job is it if you don't have at least one bullet wound somewhere on you at the end of it?
Yeah. Or at least a knife wound or two.
Exactly. Or a broken bone, even a bent rib, I'd take that.
Yeah, I can see why none of you actually ended up getting a job, an actual job. I'm sorry.
Oh, trust me. Look, I will.
I have an actual job.
I swear, one day I'm gonna quit and become a pop idol.
And I will be your biggest fan.
Oh, you get all the backstage passes.
For about 2 weeks, and then I will lose interest and find another one.
Knowing
pop idol?
Well, yeah, sure, why not?
I guess. I'd recommend moving to Japan. Horizon has far fewer feelers out there.
Oh.
Japanese is good.
And Japanese is a fun language. I like speaking it.
Please don't make me have a Japan episode of this.
But if you sing
Bunny
in
goes to
Japanese, then
Shibuya.
I won't understand it.
Go-
I'll
go-
be your fan anyway.
Just you
Bunny in the
exit the airport. There's just a crowd waiting for Cricket, waving Hobo
Yep.
Wars posters.
Oh, come on.
Ah,
I'm gonna have to compete with you at this rate.
Really big in Tokyo.
That's not fair. He's big everywhere.
You should see his following in Romania.
yeah, honestly, I get so much fan mail from there.
Oh, yeah. Meanwhile,
Dude, Hobo Wars
Bunny's
probably
gonna...
killed it in the Slavic countries.
He's like, they filmed my life. It's great TV.
Yeah, because every Romanian kid dreams of moving to America
Yes,
to compete in Hobo Wars.
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh my god. Okay. So,
That's terrible.
am I making a new character?
I mean,
Not again.
you kind of took the job. I don't think you can moonlight as a Shadowrunner.
No. I can't.
I honestly didn't expect you to just go, yeah, sure, I do it.
You
Why
did
the fuck
not
am
think
I
that,
Supposed to do.
I thought
Okay.
I thought you would weasel out of it somehow.
Let's assume that you are an individual who is not only fully aware of just like how brutal the zero tolerance policy is, but used to be former instrument of the zero tolerance policy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now go on a job to steal something super illegal, super expensive, and super carefully guarded from that exact corporation. Then show up at this like secluded place in the middle of the fucking woods and get super ominous message number 1.
You know,
and also, let's just have your friends at gunpoint. Yeah, that works too.
So then at that point, even if I didn't plan on following it through, saying yes and lying about it was a smart decision.
Yeah.
you could lie about it and just be on the run from Mitsuhama all over again.
Yay.
But that's probably not really in Sloth's personality, to be honest.
No, not really.
I mean, crying out loud, his name is Sloth. He's gonna take the easy way out.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sloth because I sleep all the fucking time.
the next time,
Alright,
the next
Time to roll up Wrath, I guess.
the next time, one of the other characters gets the ominous offer and maybe says no to it for once. Oh well.
Christ, what would you offer Cricket?
Lifetime supply of cocaine.
I know.
Know anything about what the fuck I'm gonna play next?
I know.
All the tacos you can eat.
Honestly, Cricket? No, he already has all the soy hot dogs he can eat.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
I don't know, like a sack full of
Who needs tacos?
a sack full of pennies, sack full of
One
raw-
entire
Ooh, that would
no, Stinky. One entire turnip.
Ooh, a whole turnip?
A
giant,
whole turnip.
giant turnip.
Yes.
Oh god. So, are we still recording?
Oh yeah, but if we're done, then
I guess we are.
yeah.
How much XP or how much karma does everybody get?
Oh, you get something extra this time. Let me just stop the recording and then I tell you.
We get Confucian karma.
Confusion.